friends, in today's video I'm going to be talking about some commonly mispronounced words in English. And when you pronounce something incorrectly, then the whole not just the meaning of the word, in fact what you are going to say becomes very distorted. So proper pronunciation is a key in your speech, in your diction, in your language. So the first word for today which we commonly mispronounce is pronunciation. Now see, the word is written as pronunciation, but when you say pronounce, you say pronounce. But when you say the word with a T-I-O-N, then it is a pronunciation. Okay, so instead of a pronunciation, it is a pronunciation. And otherwise, when you say pronounce, then you will say pronounce. So pronunciations and pronounce. So how you pronounce the word and the correct pronunciation. So that is the first word for you. The second word is, now this word we say all the time and we confuse it with another word. So D-I-F-I-N-I-T-E-L-Y, definitely. Definite. Define it? No. Definite. So you define something as in you talk about something, but if I say I'll surely do it, meaning I'll definitely do it. So definitely. And the word it is confused with is called as defiant. D-E-F-I-A-N-T. So if you are defiant means you are going against somebody. So the child was acting defiantly and he will definitely get a punishment from his teacher. So the child was behaving defiantly, as in behaving rudely, badly against the rules, and he is definite to get a. So these are the next few words. Then the word, the word for dancing, ballet. The spelling is with a T at the end. So ballet dancing. Don't confuse it with belly dancing, which is very common nowadays. Ballet dancing is done with pointed shoes, and the ballet dancing is supposed to be very difficult, very artistic, etc., etc. So ballet. And then the next word, now this is a very, very common word, D-E-V-E-L-O-P-M-E-N-T. Now many people pronounce it as development, which is incorrect, or develop. You have to develop your person. No, develop. So you pronounce it as development, develop. So you always say D and velop. So develop, development. All right. So that is how you pronounce it. And there's a very interesting story. When I was in the 5th standard, and I remember this English teacher used to ask us to read, text. So she said, Meenakshi, you read this thing. And there was this word, develop, which came. And I said, develop. And she immediately made me stand in front of the class and say 10 times, develop. And after that, I never mispronounced it. So it is develop. Always remember. Then this word, quantitative. Now you don't say quantitative. No, you don't say it like that. Quantitative. So the Q-U-A is very short. Quantitative. Quantitative. Quantitatively. Right. That's how you pronounce it. And the next word, economics. A lot of people say economics. I have seen so many people doing economics honors. When I ask them, what did you study? They say, I study economics. No. The country's economy will be called as it will not be called as economy of the country. It will be called as economy of the country. That's fine. But when you say about the subject, it is economics. It is not economics. Please remember, economics. So if you are making these errors, make sure you're correcting them. Then the next one, a person who is a self-starter, an entrepreneur. Now, entrepreneur is the spelling, but you pronounce it as an entrepreneur. It's coming from a French derived word. So the word is entrepreneur. All right. The next word is N-O-N-C-H-A-L-A-N-T. Now many people say the word as nonchalant. That is the wrong pronunciation. Basically this word is again a French word taken into English. You pronounce it as nonchalant, not nonchalant. The spelling is nonchalant, but you pronounce it as nonchalant. Means you don't care. So his attitude was very nonchalant. His behavior was very nonchalant. Means he did not care about anything that was happening around. Then a very common word, the day of the week, the third day of the week, Wednesday, you don't say Wednesday, you say Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you say Wednesday, you don't say Wednesday. Please remember, Wednesday. That's how you pronounce it. The next word is a fish. Now, S-A-L-M-O-N, and it is not salmon, it is salmon. It is salmon, the fish, salmon, which goes into some other place and gives the baby fishes, and then the fishes come back to the original place. So they do a lot of migration. So the word is salmon. And similarly, badam, as we say, almond. A-L-M-O-N-D is not almonds, it is almond. Okay? And cupboard. Cupboard. No, you don't say cupboard. Keep it in the cupboard. I have heard so many people say cupboard. C-U-H. You pronounce it like a k. So cupboard, cupboard. The H is very short and silent, but you pronounce it as a cupboard. Okay. Then the next one, the second month of the year, not February, right? It's February. February. And similarly, library. Okay, so February and library. These two words, please remember together, February and library. And now this is another word which I am coming to right now, P-R-O-B-A-B-L-Y. Probably. I have heard so many people say probably. No, probably. So probably this is going to happen, means maybe this is going to happen. So remember, probably. It is not probably. Please, if you're saying this, correct yourself. And iron. Iron. Iron is wrong. Again, as in I-R-O-N, iron. It's iron. You pronounce it, so you're ironing your clothes. You're not ironing your clothes, it's ironing. Okay, so the R is silent here. Iron. And this is a very good word that I'm going to talk about, and this even I used to again pronounce incorrectly. E-P-I-T-O-M-E. Now normally people say in Indian English we normally pronounce it as epitome. Epitome of something means the highest point, the very great example of something, but the pronunciation is epitome. So epitome, it's like that, epitome. That's how you pronounce it, epitome, not epitome. Please remember. And then when you copy somebody else's work, it happens so much, like when we write books and people copy our stuff. So the word is plagiarism. Now this G as in J or G as in G. Again, a very funny story. When my son was a small child, now he's a very big boy, but when he was a very small child, so he used to say dodgy. All right. So I told him, no, it is not dodgy, it is doggy. And then when he started going to school, he learned about countries. I had told him that G is G as in goat and dog and things like that. So he said Germany to the country, Germany. Instead of Germany, he said Germany. So, this happens all the time. Instead of plagiarism, you are saying plagiarism, which sometimes even, earlier, I had also made these errors. So it is plagiarism. Okay, so plagiarism, when you copy somebody's work as in music or writing or stories or something like that. And so these were some of the words that I wanted to talk about, which are commonly mispronounced in English. And I hope this session was useful. Please do subscribe, like and comment. It's wonderful to hear your feedback, and always good to know what you want to learn. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Take care.